It gets better, I promise. Welcome to today's episode where we are going to be chatting about plans. So, I know it's summer. I know it's hot out. I know you probably don't want to look at literally anyone in your household right now because they're breathing on you and it's hot. I get it. I fully understand. But here's the thing. You are going to see on the internet, on social media, all of these people out and about living what you think is their best life. But let's get real really quickly. What you see on the Instagram, on the TikTok, on the Snapchat, that's how I know I'm old. When I put the in front of things. But you're going to see on Snapchat, you're going to see people together that, you're like, oh, why wasn't I invited? You're going to see people on Instagram doing stories, posting perfectly curated photos for their feed. And you're going to be like, why was I not there? Why was I not invited? And then you're instantly going to think that you are broken. And that's not the case. You are not broken. And those people might be out and about and they might look like they're having a great time. But here's the thing. You can create just as good of a time. I had no idea that I could make plans. Like, I know that sounds silly, but I always thought I had to be invited to other people's plans. I always thought that like someone cooler than me had to invite me. And this is up until very recently, probably 6 months ago. I always thought that I had to be invited in order for it to be considered a plan. But that is not the case. What is the case is you yourself can manufacture your own adventure. And you might say that sounds lame. And I know. But I just want you to know it is totally possible. So when you see all these people on social media posting what they're doing, who they're with, and you're sad you're not invited, I challenge you to sit there and ask yourself and say, okay, I'm not there, check. But what would I rather be doing? Like, what can I go do right now that makes me happy, right? Can you call up a friend and say, hey, do you want to come swim in my pool? Do you want to say, hey, do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to say, hey, actually, I was wondering, I have this game. Would you like to come over and play it? Or if you can reverse tie-dye, whatever floats your boat, right? It's just what makes you happy. And I think that when you look and you see all these people, for me, it was always people who were out on the pond in their boats. I was always so high-key jealous. I was just like, well, that's not my life. And I just got sad. And here's the thing. If I looked at it and said, okay, I might not have a lake, but what do I have? What can I do? What is within my reach, right? And maybe that is going to the beach if you can drive. Maybe if you have a beach near you, maybe it's going to a local park. Maybe you just want to go have a picnic, right? Because here's the thing that no one tells you. You can make any event look like a fun time, but it might not be a fun time. You and I could go to the same event, take a photo like this, fake laughing, doing the peace signs, doing all the things, and we could be having a miserable time. Because let's be honest, people in front of the camera, that's not really them. They're putting on a show. So people who are at home scrolling their phones can be like, yes, they have a good life. Because at the end of the day, we are all just trying to figure it out. We don't know what we're doing. No one knows, truthfully. And if they say they know, they're lying because life is just one big ball of uncertainty. So if you are not invited to plans this summer, to parties this summer, to fires this summer, just know you can have your own fire. You can create your own plans. You can invite people to your house. You can invite people to a place. So maybe you don't want people to come to your house because your house ain't the house that people go to, but you still want to be the originator of plans. Ask people. Here's the thing. People want to hang out with you. You just think they don't. Everyone is uncertain, okay? Everyone is trying to figure out who their people be, okay? They're like, I like this person and I know they like me, so I'm only going to hang out with them forever. And that creates this pattern of you relying on one person to fulfill all of your needs, which also isn't it. But I'm not getting into that today. I will get into that another day. But the thing is when you reach out and you say, hey, I would love for you to come to the water park with me and a bunch of other people. Are you interested? You're going to be shocked when people say yes. Because let me tell you, we're all just out here trying to find people. And if people don't ask, people don't go. And so if you're not reaching out, if you're not actively engaged in that group that's like having the thing, then why would you get invited? But if you actively reach out and say, hey, I know that you like music and I like music. Do you want to chat about it sometime? And I know I sound old. I just said that and I said, who? I sound old. Okay, so put that in like a hip way, because here's the thing. If you have something in common with someone, it doesn't matter what group of people they hang out with. If you have something in common with them, you're going to have good, meaningful conversation. So you're going to find those people that you like and that you've always wanted to hang out with, but you're afraid to hang out with. And you're going to go on the Snapchat or on Instagram, however you communicate with your peeps. And you're going to say, hey, I would love for you to come over to my house. We're having a fire. I would love for you to come. I want you to see how many people actually come. So many people are going to show up. And if no one shows up, perfect, even better, because now you know those people are not your people. I know high school seems like a limited pool of humans to choose from, but here's the thing. There are so many people in this world, and the 2,000 people that you see every day, times that by like trillion, and that's how many people you got to choose from who want to hang out with you and who like you as a human. It's not just a small pool that you're fishing from. So still start there, because we want you to be safe. So, but ask people you know and that you've always wanted to hang out with, but you've never been invited, or you've been afraid, and just say, hey, I would love for you to come with me. So when you see everyone making plans this summer, just know their plans might not be as fun as they look. And you can create your own plans. Don't let the fear of seeing other people be fun and laughing and being in their swimsuits stop you from doing the same thing. Just because one person's doing it doesn't mean you can't do it too somewhere else. Don't let their fun stop you from living your life because you don't feel like you're worth it. So go out, make some plans, and invite people over, invite people to somewhere with you, but make sure you know them, of course, a disclaimer, and really try to create a circle of many, right? You don't have to be best friends with them. You just have to be in community with them. You have to stand with them. You have to laugh with them. You get to experience each other's energy. And I know that sounds crazy, but you are going to be in their presence and you're going to be like, wow, okay. Megan might be a little crazy, but I get it. So that's what I want you to think about on your summer vacation, on your breaksicle. I want you to be like, okay, I am not letting their fun stop me from living my life. I am going to be the creator of plans, and I will invite people and watch what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy summer vacation. I hope you subscribe to It Gets Better podcast, because I'm here to tell you it does get better. But for now, Megan herself out. Go make those plans and don't let people stop you from living your life because they look like they're having fun. I'm watching you, but in like not a creepy way, I promise. Doing a podcast for children is very difficult. There's a lot of red tape.